Hey guys, what's up dudes? It's me, xxroguexxx, and I am doing a video on bungee code server making, I believe. So, here's my bungee code server. Got bungee code in all my servers, so I'm going to show you how to make them. So, what you want to go, let's just test bungee code. So what you want to do is make a new folder on your desktop. And then you want to go to Chrome. Oh my god. You want to go new window. And you want to go to, I believe, spygot.com. Spygot, I'm going to link this in the description, okay? So, from here, you want to download the latest thing. And then now where is it? Latest build, 13 hours. So you want to click on bungeecode.jar right there. So then you drag that into your test bungee code thing and edit this to say bungeecode.jar. Now, you can double click this and open it, and it will open and give you all these items. So now, you want to make a Minecraft server, well actually no, you could just, I'm going to put the link in the description. I'm going to put the start.command on a link in the description, and just drag it into your test bungee code right here. Then you could start it up. It will open up like this. Oh wait, what? Could not bind host, already in use. Okay, so to stop it you type end. So not exactly like a bukkit server. So I'm just not going to use this because it's not going to work. So here you have this folder, and then you have plugins. You don't want to touch that for now, at least, because it doesn't really run good. So you want to go in your config.yml right here. See, I have all these things set up, so I have that. You want to turn let's go through this. So groups, I'm in the admin, so you may want to do this to your own username. Disable commands that don't use /find. Player limit, do -1, because if you have it a real number, I don't exactly know the problem with it, but I believe it's better at -1. You should just leave that. Permissions, these are the permissions that will be on every single server. So on that you want to probably keep it, or if you want a permission to go on every single server, then you could type it in here, probably on default, because admins will only be the people who the people you give it to. So fallback server, you want to turn that to a regular server. So I have my server called Hub right here. Hub, my server address. So my fallback server is when I join a server, like let's say my survival server, and then it stops. I join a server, then I leave the game, and that server stops, and then I join the game again. It will automatically bring me to the hub. But if I was on a regular survival server and I left the game and joined, but nothing stopped, I'd still be on that server. So that's what it is. I suggest, at least for me, keep first default server off. So that means, like, first default server will make it so, what will it do? First default server will make it so when you leave the game, if you keep it on true, then every time you leave the game, it will teleport you to the hub server or your main server, your fallback server. So just put your max players to the amount on your server that you're soon gonna make. And first default server, I already said that. Keep this host. So you could change your motto to whatever you want. For your default server, same thing. First host, don't do that. I don't know what the hell that does. Timeout, leave those. And then now we get to the start server parts. So, hub. This is the hub. So you have to have the address 25566 and then 25567, so on. That's what I did because it's a lot easier. So I'll show you what the use of that is. So hub is right here. The address, localhost.255, and then starting with 66, and then you could go on to any number, but you want to have it easy so you could remember the numbers, and then that's all you have to do. So you go here. Let's just go all the way down. Let me just make one more. So what you want to do is go here. So do 2 spaces, and then you type the name of the server you want it to be. So I have mine as Bowspleet right here. So the address is that. So that's all I have to do here. That's how you make a new server. And then you save that. Go out. Now you probably want to put that folder in another folder. And then in the bigger folder with that in it, you have other servers. So if you haven't made a Minecraft server yet, you may want to check that out. I'll probably make a video on that. So here are the servers. So you probably want them all to be bukkit. So what I meant about the config, so just minus this out. So what I meant about this right here, what's it called? So what I meant about right here in the config, where it says localhost.25570, 25566, you may wonder, well, why don't you just use 25565? Well, the reason behind that is the host server that you actually join is the bungee code server, and that IP is right here and ends in 25565. So you need it to be 25566 and so on. But then, since you have 25566 here, see, my hub server is first. So, server.properties. Right here is the server power. This has to say the correct one. So then it will link hub and the hub server together, making it so both of these work together. So in game you could do /server. So probably want to configure that to how you like. Then you have that. You could, after you have your server, you just change the port to which one you want for your server, for which server, and you could close that, and then you could go to a different server, open up that up, and then you want to change this to 25567, also known as, for me, my survival server. So you have your servers. Now to make the servers, to make a bukkit server, let's just do that. So what you want to do is you want to go to bukkit. I'll put these links in the description, dl.bukkit.org. So I'll put this link in the description probably. And now you want to do alternate versions. And then right here, just do recommended build. So then, click download, and you have your recommended build. So, test bucket serve. Okay. So right here, you have your test bucket server, and then you have your craft bucket, which is now loading. So now, what you want to do is, well, I'll come back when it loads. So I'll be right back. So, bye. Okay, we are back. So you want to go on to this link right here, and then go down to Mac OS X instructions, because that's what I'm doing. You could do different, so I will be right back, and I need to check out something. Okay, we are back. What you want to do is right here, you have this. You want to copy it, then you want to open text edit. And with text edit, once it opens, you want to paste it in there. And then format, make plain text. And then you want to save it. And call it start.command. I'm going to save it. What is that called? Test bucket server. Saving it into there. So now it has a start.command. Now we want to open terminal right here. It should also be in your hotbar somewhere. I don't know. And then you want to type chmod space a+x space. And then you want to drag in your start.command. And then click enter. Now you could close that and double click on the start.command. But that won't work because this is called craft bucket. So you want to get rid of that. Open this in text edit. And where it says Minecraft server right here, you want to delete that and say craft bucket. And you have to make sure it's named the same exact thing as your .jar. So you have to name your craft bucket 1.6.2, stuff like that, to craftbucket.jar. And now you could run this. It's going to load up. Now it is building arenas. So, well, it's building the worlds. So here's the spawn, the nether, and the end. So everyone watching, don't play adventure maps on Bukkit, because it's usually not good, because the worlds don't really work, because you have a different one for every biome-ish. So you have your server, then you just stop the server, then all you have to do, open up your server properties, log this into one of your things, and it's done. Now, the last thing you have to do is port forward. So you want to download port map, go on to this, and then right here, you click download the application. I'm not going to download it because I already have it. So you want to download it and then open it, and it should look like something like this. But it will not have this part right here. So let's just say you didn't have that. You may have like NatPMP unknown, but it doesn't matter. So you click the plus, 25565, Then you only want to have TCP checked. And then the description you want, just what do you want to call it? Bukkit. Then you click add mapping. So you have this, and then just say I'm using my Minecraft one. You have that, and then you have it put mapped. So for me at least, the easiest way, see, people ask, how do you switch it to letters instead of just your numbers? Oh yeah, and your IP will be right here. This is your IP to your server. But people ask, how do I switch it to letters? So what you want to go to is noip.com. You want to create an account. I already have an account. So I'll be right back when I sign in. Okay, we are back. So now you want to click add host. You don't need to buy anything. And then you type whatever you want it to be called. So let's say I want mine to be called xxroguexxx. Then any ending you want. So free domains are down here, so you have to choose one of these. I like to choose .sites.net. I don't know why. It's just kind of caught on to me because that's what I used when I first set up my server. And then you want to click add host. So after you add the host, you'll be on this page, manage hosts, and you'll see your host right here. So you want to modify it. Okay, so you want to go back, and actually before you do the add host, when you do this, you want to type this IP address into here where it says IP address. So when this server is on, then you'll be able to join this. So this is the IP. You just want to copy it and then paste it to your IP address right here, and then you could do your host name like I said. And then you'll be on that manage hosts right here. And then you're pretty much done. All you have to do is start up your server, create some more servers, and yeah. Oh, and if you see anyone with if you wonder about any plugins, just tell me. So I'm going to end the video here. Let's get some subs and likes. Bye!